There are different types of transport. Of those, the train is the most gigantic and complex, because there is a structure called a railway track. In this video, we are going to explain about structure of railway track and how track changing mechanism works. A metal piece of railway track is called rail. Let's take a closer look at this rail. The cross section of this rail is called the I-section beam. This I-section is differentiated as 3 segments. Bottom one is called base, middle one is called web, and the top one is called head. The pair of rails are placed in a concrete piece called bed. The clips are used to connect the bed and rails. In some countries, they will use clips and some will use nuts and bolts. It depends upon countries. Now, let's come to the train wheel. The shape of the train wheel is not cylindrical, it is slightly conical. There are 2 reasons behind this conical shape. First reason is to align to the center. Whenever the train travels in track, the wheels will slide right and left. If the wheels are designed as cylindrical instead of conical, there is a high possibility of derailing. Here, the conical shape is maintaining center of mass with center of gravity and maximum sliding angle. If the train wheels are sliding at right and left, these conical arrangements will be aligned to the center. For additional safety, there is an extra part called flange. This will prevent the wheel from derailing. Another reason for this conical shape is to achieve differential action. While the train takes a right or left turn, both sides of the wheels should spin at different speeds. For example, a train takes a left turn, a left wheel travels a lower radius than the right one. In automobile vehicles, there is a separate mechanism called differential, which will help to achieve 2 different speeds at turning. In the train, there is no additional mechanism to achieve this action because both wheels are connected through a single solid shaft. Here, the conical arrangements will align to small diameter to cover small radius, as well as large diameter to cover large radius. Let's see how track changing mechanism works. There are 2 different types of track. One is a straight path, and another one is a diverging path. The diverging path is a place where a train changes its path. There is a movable rail in this track called tongue track. It can slide at the right or left side. By sliding the tongue track to the right or left side, the straight or diverging path can be achieved. There is a sharp edge at the tongue track called a point blade. This point blade helps train wheels to change its path to tongue track. All controls of the track changing mechanism were operated manually, but nowadays all inputs are given from the control room electrically. From these motorized controls, inputs will be given to the track changing mechanism to guide trains accordingly. From control room inputs, the train can achieve an appropriate path without train operator effort. The complex part of the track changing mechanism is crossing rail. 2 tracks cross a place called crossing nose. Opposite rails to crossing nose are extended at crossing nose path. If these rails are not extended, then the train wheels will derail slightly while crossing. Another issue in this track changing mechanism, the train wheels may travel another path of crossing nose. To overcome this issue, additional rails are fitted at opposite rails to the crossing nose. This is called a check rail. These additional rails will prevent the wheels traveling in the wrong direction. For example, if the wheel crossing the crossing nose tries to deviate from the track, the wheel on the opposite side will prevent it. Thus, a train can easily cross this crossing nose. The sensor monitors whether a train is coming on a track or not. This signal is sent to the control room. This system works as an electric circuit. If there is no train on track, this will act as an open circuit. If the train is crossing a track, then it will act as a closed circuit. Then this electrical signal will be detected by sensors and will be sent to the control room through a radio signal. The control room operator will intimate through indication lights that present at the right and left side of the railway track to guide the trains whether it should move or stop. From this video, we have understood structure of the railway track, how track changing mechanism works, and track switching. I hope you learned something new today. To watch these types of videos, press the subscribe button to watch every one of our wonderful videos. Thank you.